so small.
アットマークは僕もわかるよ。
And there's an at mark in Bleach. Bleach Anime. They can read that.
Come back, please.
And come back, please. And come back, please.
Hey, what is up, you guys? It is Platinum Equinox, and I'm back finally with another discussion regarding the Bleach anime. This is purely speculation, so hold on to your seats. The first thing that I really like to say is that KLab truly knows what they are doing. The way they are prolonging and handling Bleach Brave Souls is smart and efficient. The game never ceases to amaze people. There is something truly special about Bleach Brave Souls. I personally believe, I believe that there is a serious amount of passion here. When we talk about a company like KLab Games, honestly, I don't think it's only the money they care about. The people within this company clearly love Bleach to pieces. In this video, we are mainly talking about Bleach Brave Souls as well as the anime. That is the key focus, and this is pure speculation. But I do want us to touch upon every little detail here, because it feels like it's all going to lead to something incredible, and that something really isn't far away when you look at this, because we have the resources, we have the knowledge, and that knowledge will ultimately help shape things up, and eventually we can come to understand even more in the not so distant future.
Then check this out.
Starting off with the 1,000-Year Blood War. As most of you guys know, this itself is a huge win for the Bleach community. Not only is this content somewhat plugged into Bleach Brave Souls, it also dwells within the game called Jump Force, and most of the actors from the original anime have had the opportunity up until now to voice the legendary lines from this final arc. Now, needless to say, Shueisha has only been pushing this arc not in the way we originally wanted, but it is something. And stuff like this can be seen as the battle, but never forget that there is still the war. Studio Period and Shueisha have been frequently pushing this stuff, and you know, there will eventually come a point in time where they will hit a certain wall. This wall tells them many things. They've done everything they could, but there is still a way to enter and go even further, attacking on the inside, further promoting Bleach. This is starting to sound a bit like the Trojan horse, does it not? I don't know. Okay, successful numbers have been seen, boundaries have been crossed, limits have been broken over the course of time. They have the voice actors, Tite Kubo is supervising the mobile game, and of course what it brings to the table, and now we have even more as of recent. While we're talking about this, I'd like to say that it is wonderful to see that Yamamoto has a brand new voice actor, and I'd like to pay the highest amount of respect to the first voice actor who passed back in 2014, Masaaki Tsukada. Bankai. Rest in peace, and thank you for everything. And let us also remember Tomoko Kawakami, the voice actor of Soy Phone, who passed away in June of 2011. A new voice actor for Head Captain Yamamoto and also Soy Phone further opens the door and creates new opportunities, new possibilities. Needless to say, you all know what I'm referring to. However, we still need more before the community's dream is realized. With that said, the prolonging of Bleach Brave Souls is imperative to build upon what is good and what is not, because Brave Souls is basically, it's pretty much the only thing left that is keeping the community afloat. Aside from the various amounts of merch, lying around that Shueisha is handing to us on a silver platter for the right price. Bleach is holding on strictly because of how things are being handled through the company, and the hype is being kept in place because of KLab's smart decisions and actions, and you'd best believe that they know fans want the anime to return.
And come back, please.
Kubo, Shueisha, KLab, and Studio Period are all connected. The voice actors know fans want the anime. Masashi Kudo really knows. KLab knows. Everybody knows. But there is still push and pull. And maybe this delay of the anime is simply due to how the creator feels. Well, maybe partially. The backlash that was inflicted when the series ended via the manga and other little bits and pieces, that must be rectified before moving along with the final arc. And as I said, the Brave Souls game is being handled intelligently and with great passion. Even if the voice actors are only getting pulled in for a few action lines that they've never really voiced before, for a final arc that doesn't really exist yet for the anime, surely they know that more can be done for these characters that they have voiced and slowly but deeply connected with over the years of work. Okay, so they know that there's a final arc. They know it. It's waiting. But to go beyond, I personally believe that things must be fixed up throughout certain parts of the original material in order to keep fans in the loop and make them satisfied with what they are given for the end result. Kubo never really indicated at all that he is working on a new series. He is still working diligently with what he knows and doing the things the only way he knows how. If there's a plan, surely the only idea that you can drum up is that Kubo is still working on Bleach and Bleach alone with no communication with the fans, since of course he is no longer comfortable opening up to the public after certain disturbances which occurred around the end of the manga in the past. Aside from Kubo, I still have the personal theory that I brought up a while back. I cannot remember which video it was specifically, but I said that when the anime actually shows up in the future, KLab can then use that opportunity to go and expand, going hand in hand with just that, possibly releasing sets of Quincy characters alongside the anime to act as an extremely brilliant way of marketing even further, and it only makes sense if they were to do things that way. Not to brag, but this is a good idea, since one, they have not deemed the final arc story playable itself in the mobile game, despite the fact that they have been officially releasing the deadly characters that reside within the final arc itself. And two, there are still no Quincy's that have debuted aside from Yawak himself being the only exception, since his voice actor is the same as Old Man Zangetsu. However, Quincy's have been somewhat confirmed through the novel collaboration story mode, so I suppose that is a step in the right direction. And another reason could be maybe they just don't want to have the 1000-Year Blood War story in there yet, because the anime has not been released and maybe there are plans to release the anime, so maybe they'll do just that as the anime is releasing. The same type of deal. Release characters, release some of the story mode, a better way to market. The anime's coming out while this is happening. Everybody wins. And let's not even get started on how much it would cost to bring in new voice actors for Quincy's. That's another thing that they have to look at. So like I said, with this video, we're looking at all the little details, all the little bits and pieces that we have to dabble in. And I hope that you guys will recap this video in the future, because most of this stuff is fairly important. It is really important, actually. And I hope that you'll share this around, because this stuff makes the most amount of sense. There is absolutely no telling what the future will bring, but as a Shueisha high-end executive once said in February of 2019 during Kubo's autograph session, please continue to support Kubo and Bleach in the future. With all of that being said, let me know your thoughts on the current situation of Bleach as a whole, and of course I still believe in the Bleach anime return, and I just have a really good feeling that it's coming based on the knowledge that I have now, which I'm not allowed to disclose yet, but we will talk more soon. And of course, that's all for this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and also like the video, and there will be more soon. Oh, and as a friendly reminder, there is a brand new Bleach Brave Souls opening which is being done by Period themselves. No surprise, and it will be out soon. They haven't really indicated a date, so it's just going to be random, I guess, or they'll let us know in the future with more details, but that's about it. And that concludes our little heart-to-heart chat regarding Bleach, and we will continue our discussion in the next Bleach video.
助けに来たぜ